This is the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick update on my token. Why do I say it's my token? Because I've been involved with this project for quite a long time, and most people, you must know me by now, but if you don't, this is me. I'm an Airbnb Superhost, nearly 10 years. I've got a 4.99 star rating, 184 reviews. I've been involved with Dtravel as an advisor, as a volunteer actually, and I've been advising them on a lot of things. And what my objective with Dtravel, and if you don't know about Dtravel, this is it. It's basically a peer-to-peer Airbnb, effectively. And here you can just kind of search for destinations. I'm in El Salvador now, and I'm on a mission here to onboard El Salvador, bring them all on board to our network. So you can see I've managed to help bring 6 listings on. This was 0. I managed to bring 6 on. I'm bringing more in the near future and kind of populate this. So there's a bit of work involved, and my life goal is to take Dtravel and make it bigger than Airbnb. That's my life goal. That's my mission. I think it's possible. That's why I'm doing it. There's a story behind that. I'm not going to go into it right now, but I have a good reputation and I've got a good kind of expertise in this field. And so naturally, I kind of analyze the charts. It's all entertainment value only, not financial advice. And what we're getting on TRVL is a lot of volume. You see the volume? This is what I wanted with Quannex, and we're not getting it. See that volume? Getting a lot of volume here. And that's a good sign. That's what you want to see. You want to see volume. Yeah. You want to see, it means that people are showing up to buy. They're interested. They're buying and selling. Now they're interested in this token. Now they really want this token. And you could argue it's partly to do with my YouTube streams. You could argue that. I'm not taking the credit. But really, it's because the price is so fucking low. It's just a reality. The price is low. Dtravel has a really strong network, real world network that has taken a long time to build. We're in 140 countries, 1,225 cities. We have 5,459 listings. We have 10,768 operators, that's hosts. And we're making money. You know, we're taking value. We have an average booking value of $828. So we have a real world network that is actually healthy. We've booked 10,000 room nights to date. This has only been in operation for 3 years, and our network is growing. And when you look at the market cap of TRVL, it's ridiculously low, super low. So it's a real opportunity for a lot of people to come into a project which is healthy, which is growing, and where the market cap is extremely tiny. And I'm here telling you that I'm an Airbnb Superhost and I fully endorse, and I'm helping to make this happen. You know, like I'm behind this project. That's why I'm in El Salvador. I'm helping to make this happen. I'm actually actively putting all my energy now to grow and to expand Dtravel, the Dtravel network in the real world, tell people about Dtravel, and the reception is highly positive. And that's what I'm doing. So it's just an opportunity, not financial advice. It's an opportunity for people to pick up this token. I don't know if I'm going to go into the technicals right now. It's with these micro caps, technicals are difficult at best, impossible most of the time, but difficult at best. We're getting a real kind of gentle correction here. You see the price has been lingering here for a few days. I was talking, you see that it's kind of lingering around the point of control. I was talking about some kind of harmonic, remember? Either a bat or butterfly. It's still possible that we go down here this weekend to hit the value area low. I still think that's possible, even though it looks like we're getting a little bit of support here, and we are, but we're above the golden pocket, and we're kind of lingering around the point of control. We haven't seen a reaction, and that's the problem. But if Bitcoin drops and we hold here, then this is probably the bottom. But if Bitcoin drops and you get an opportunity, then you're looking for a reaction here. Does that make sense? So if Bitcoin drops and this kind of holds here, then actually this is a really good place to long, because actually what you're looking at is this, which is what I drew initially. It's this one. It's a bat. This one here. Okay, and it's the right place because it's a golden pocket, and it's the point, just underneath the point of control. It's a reclaim. So you basically lost the golden pocket. You reclaim the point of control, the golden pocket. Reclaiming a level is a sign of strength, and if Bitcoin drops and TRVL holds, that's a good long. But if you do get a sudden drop, then actually you're looking at a butterfly, and ideally you want to come and take these lows here, and it's still valid. It's still a valid bullish harmonic. So we're looking at a bullish harmonic. In these circumstances, it's always best to average in at the levels of interest so you don't miss it. And we're looking at a nice accumulation zone because we're still looking at a bullish harmonic, either a bat or a butterfly. And these kind of harmonics, in trading terms, they're usually, the target of these harmonics is the 50 fib. So we haven't hit the target yet, which would be in this, from this pivot low, it would be somewhere there. And then if we went lower and formed a butterfly, it would be slightly lower to there. That's the target. So that's your kind of target zone. So we haven't hit the target, and that means we're still in play. This harmonic is still in play for an increase in value of 20% at least. That's kind of what I'm seeing in the charts at the moment. Now, it's interesting because on Telegram, because I did a video, oh shit, where's my Telegram? I made a video, and you know, I make videos, I kind of speculate. Jay here, he says to me, reading the title, it's difficult to imagine overtaking, although I believe it will definitely feel avoiding the market. I could see a movement of, did you book it through Airbnb or direct? Yes, he's absolutely right. I agree. Airbnb, you got ripped off. Yes, thank you, mate. I appreciate your comment 100%. So the title, can TRVL overtake Airbnb? Okay. And if you watch my video, the last video I made, or this one actually, because it's a cut, you just click on that link and you'll go to my X page, and I've posted it there. And actually here, the video, I've uploaded it into X, so you don't even have to watch it. You can just read the subtitles. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm saying that it's a long hold, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, 5 to 10 years. I'm not saying it's going to overtake Airbnb tomorrow. I clearly say this is a long hold. And it's the same thing I just said with QuantX. Same thing. I said, okay, sell into the pump season, but hold enough so that in 5-10 years time, when we do overtake Airbnb for reasons that you don't necessarily understand or can explain, what happens if you have mass crypto adoption and these decentralized companies can't keep up, and then suddenly decentralized real world applications explode and fly and fly and fly? Sure, we're going to overtake Airbnb, and that's when you have to hold $1,000 worth of TRVL, because your $1,000 worth of TRVL, what did I say? Let me go back and have a look at the video. Yeah, we have so much. I did the same thing on Grok, didn't I? There you go. Your $1,000 worth of TRVL becomes $22 million. $22 million. Why would you not hold for a long hold $1,000 for the future? This is like your pension. Yeah, when you put money into your pension or into your retirement plan, you don't look at it again for the next 30 years, do you? You just forget about it. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about putting your little money, your little investment into your this is your retirement plan, not financial advice. And you could walk away when we manage to explode TRVL and Dtravel in the future, not next week, not next month, in the future, distant future, whenever it happens. And then you could walk away with a healthy, handsome sum. That's what I'm talking about. Why? Because right now, TRVL is so fucking cheap. So cheap. I can't emphasize how cheap it is. It's really cheap. When I'm looking at, let me hide this. It really is cheap, guys. You don't understand how cheap it is. And that's kind of why I keep on, I'm banging the drums for TRVL. Look how cheap it is. Forget about the previous price action. I've talked about this. This could be a higher time frame WXY correction from the launch. That's all. It's a correction. It's a correction from the launch, and now we're finding the base. Now we're finding the floor at just over 3 million market cap. I think that's okay. And now you have a golden opportunity to pick up this token at dirt cheap prices, because we're about to hit a crazy alt season. And also the other thing to bear in mind is when retail cap get a hold of tokens, they go for the ones they understand. So yeah, Quanx, they'll understand that. And TRVL, they'll understand that. Peer-to-peer Airbnb, not everyone understands Airbnb. And when you got a peer-to-peer Airbnb, they'll understand that too. And so there's a lot of obscure tokens they don't understand. A lot of retail will chase the pump, but when this starts pumping, they'll chase. And they'll market buy because they have no patience. And with small micro caps and small market cap tokens, when you market buy, the price goes up really fast, really quickly. Suddenly it's like 50% higher, 100% higher. And then it just starts to go up and up and up. Not financial advice. So that's my, effectively, that's my TRVL update for today. I'll keep it really short. I don't like to go over 1 hour on my streams these days because I'm working really hard here. I'll just have a look at the X page. Yesterday there was a post. Thursday feels like that long layover, correct? You're not at your destination yet, but you can already taste the arrival at your new holiday adventure. It's quite funny. I like these. If you're not following them, please follow them and give them some likes. Let's get the word out. Let's show people. This is fun. Let's show people what Dtravel is. And there's some big updates coming. There's some big things happening here in El Salvador. I'm in the midst of it. I'm just giving you alpha information. Alpha. All right. That's my update. Thank you for joining me, Royal Kenyatta. I appreciate that. Thank you. Krafthoff. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to watch me. And my next video is going to be on Sunday. It's going to be about 3 p.m. El Salvador time, which is about 10 p.m. UK London time. So that's the next time I'm going to be streaming. And until then, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Goodbye.